Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. My name is Chris. I'm continuing the budget-friendly theme here with this video. I've gotten requests to do more budget-friendly perfume videos and also more with designer perfumes. Now, designer doesn't always mean affordable, and in fact, I have tons of niche perfumes that are less than a typical designer perfume that one would find in a department store. I'm going to divide this video into two parts. Favorite designers above $100 and favorite designers below $100 today is, in keeping with the budget theme, is all about my favorite designer perfumes that are under $100 that I'm wearing right now. Actually, that's not quite true. I'm looking at three in particular in front of me. They're more spring and summer scents. However, I just find them really, really nice. I think they're well done. And they meet that category of less than 100, so I'm gonna jump right in. So the first one I'm going to pull for is a fragrance that I sadly neglect, even though I love it and I find it quite beautiful. It could be somebody's signature scent. It is Mon Guerlain. This is my favorite flanker because it's the EDP, it's the Intense, which I just find more up my alley. So this scent profile is patchouli, lavender, and vanilla. Vanilla lavender can be tough for me. I like this flanker better because the lavender's toned down. The patchouli's still there, it's in the background, but the vanilla is really amped up, and that's why I like this the most. It has really good performance, really good lasting power. It is a very elegant, sophisticated, gorgeous perfume, and maybe it will be my scent of the evening tonight. The next one that comes in just under $100 is one I've had for a while, but I don't think I have talked about it on any video, and it is Choo Vanilla Love, and it comes in this ginormous, I want to say 4.2 ounce bottle. It's huge, so $100 is expensive for this video, but if you break it down, that's less than $25 an ounce. So think about that. You could get a 2 ounce bottle of perfume for $50, and this is really, really nice. If you love ambery vanillas with a splash of like fruit and some spices. So I would call this a boozy ambery vanilla with like an apple syrup and a little bit of like a dash of pepper, some pepperiness, some spices. It does remind me of, you know, different perfumes that I already have in my collection. I'm thinking Mercedes-Benz Club Black, a little bit of Casablanca, and a little bit of Spiritus Double Vanille. So I have several perfumes in my collection in that category. I certainly don't need them all. This one is very boozy. This to me comes off ambery and boozy. So this is the booziest of the bunch, and it's just very sophisticated and elegant and has a sexy edge to it. Something very rum soaked is going on in here. And again, I don't know what the notes are off the top of my head. I don't even know if booze or a spirit type of a note is in here, but that just is what I'm getting. That's what it pulls on me when I wear it. I even bought a backup because at one point this was very, very hard to find, and I thought it was just going to be discontinued, and I wanted to grab it at the terrific price. It is available on Jomashop. I just checked prior to this video, so who knows how long it's going to stay that way, but very nice if you can get your hands on it, and a terrific deal for what you get. The next one I'm going to pull for is the only Black Opium in my collection. I am sad to say that Black Opium just never worked out for me. There's something in there just did not wear well. I just didn't enjoy wearing that scent profile, even though when others around me wore it, I thought they smelled nice. It just wasn't good for me. And so when the Le Parfum came out with all that vanilla, I decided to get the small bottle. I had tried it in Sephora and really enjoyed it. So I didn't think I needed a giant bottle. I bought the small, I want to say this is the 1 ounce bottle. I got this on Sephora, but it's sold at Jomashop for a steal. So this still does have that Black Opium backbone. It's in there, but it is very soft. It's a much softer version, and the vanilla is really amped up. So if you cannot stand any hint of the Black Opium profile, you will want to avoid this because it's not just straight up vanilla. Even though there's a lot of vanilla in here, it is a tamped down or a diluted Black Opium backbone with a ton of vanilla. It has really, really nice performance. I do tend to enjoy this more in the colder months, even though this is a good year-round scent. The next one is the only Alien in my collection. I just was never a fan of that Indolic Jasmine. I could never get along with Alien or any of its flankers until Alien Goddess came along. This one is a perfect salty vanilla, even though salt is not in the notes. Instead of salt, it has coconut water, which is very electrolyte in quality. I mean, it has a saline quality to me. I do detect some saltiness, and it has to come from the coconut water. If you've ever had fresh coconut water, it does have a slight saltiness to it. It's because there's all sorts of electrolytes in there. But a very lovely interpretation of this perfume. You still have the white florals, you still have jasmine, but the jasmine is not indolic. It's a very solar perfume. It's a very beachy perfume. It smells beachy to me. It smells tropical. There's a tropical vibe. It's a very easy wear. There is vanilla in here, but it is a light vanilla. It is a summertime vanilla. It is a easy vanilla to wear in the warmer months. I adore this perfume. I never thought those words would come out of my mouth. I adore an Alien flanker, but I do. One of my go-to summertime salty vanillas. Okay, I'm gonna go with a perfume, another perfume that I love and I neglect. Now it is by L'Interdit. It's by Givenchy. It is a L'Interdit flanker. The original flanker I liked. It was still very, very heavy in the tuberose that I don't love, but I thought it was a really, really pretty perfume. I have tried all the flankers. This is my favorite flanker because it has that, it still has those white florals. They are softer. This has a strong pepper in the beginning. It has sesame, which is a note that I am loving, and it has vanilla and woods in the dry down. So for those reasons, it's a warmer version. It is more vanillic. It's up my alley. The very first spray does come off very floral and peppery, but that dries down and it becomes sweeter. This has a beautiful non-foody vanilla, so the florals get diluted over time. The vanilla comes in, the sesame comes in. It's a very warm, it gives it a really nice warmth. There's patchouli in here. I think patchouli is in all of the flankers, and it just gets more vanillic and woody in the dry down. I absolutely love it. This has great performance. Lasts all day, particularly when I spray on clothes, and this is a compliment getter. I adore it, and I typically love to wear this in the colder months because of that vanilla, the sesame, the pepper, and the little bit of woods in the background. Gorgeous. The next two I'm going to grab are by Van Cleef & Arpels, and yes, it is considered designer because they make perfume and other things. They're known for jewelry, but they do make fantastic perfumes. One of my very, very favorite, I've spoken about this before. This is my second bottle. This is Bois D'Iris. It smells very, very similar to an expensive version, Bois d'Argent by Christian Dior. This is a beautiful woody vanilla with iris. This one has incense, so it has a little bit of smokiness, but it reads elegant. It is a good daytime wear. It has a non-foody vanilla. The wood is in the background, but it's soft. It has a nice powdery touch from the iris, and the iris is slightly vegetal, but with the vanilla, it's absolutely gorgeous. My only negative is that it doesn't last forever, but when it's this pretty, when it smells this good, and when it's so versatile, it can be used in any situation, I really don't care. Again, under $100. Another one that I love by Van Cleef & Arpels is called Bois Dore. This one took me a little bit longer to get on board with because it has a mineral note, and that when I first got it, I couldn't get over that mineral note, but now I really don't even smell it anymore. And what this is very milkshakey to me. So this is a Tonka almond vanilla milkshake or ice cream. It is a gourmand for those of you who don't want to smell too foodie. I think there's a little bit of tobacco in here, maybe some woods. But another gorgeous perfume by Van Cleef & Arpels. Another one, I want to say I picked this up for $85. This one has a little bit better performance, actually has a lot better performance than Bois D'Iris. I can get, at least half, sometimes the full day, particularly when I wear on clothes. I just love these two. The next designer is by Loewe. This is a gorgeous year-round sandalwood. It's very, very hot weather friendly because it has some really nice notes. So this is Loewe 01 Woman. This is the EDT. I had the EDT and the EDP at some point, but I really, really preferred the EDT. It just, the sandalwood is a little bit more strong. It wasn't as, there was something in the EDP that wasn't a love for me. I think the pink pepper in the EDP was heavier. It's still present in here. So this is sandalwood, there's musk, there's citruses, there is a little bit of pink pepper, but the pink pepper is toned down. And this has to have some sort of vanilla because it's a little bit sweet to me, even though it's not overly sweet. It's certainly not a gourmand, but maybe it's just a creamy sweet sandalwood. So a lovely, elegant, easy to wear, everyday, easy reach, fresh sandalwood with a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of pepperiness that I absolutely adore. It is lighter wearing, but is so universal in its appeal and wear that I adore it. So I'm down to the last three, and these are very much springtime and summer scents. The first one I'm going to pick up is one I never talk about. It is a flanker of Gucci Bloom, one of my best friends. It's the Gucci Bloom is her signature scent. I didn't want to get that because that's her perfume, but I wanted to get something different, and I picked up the one that had the note of honeysuckle. I'm always looking for that perfect honeysuckle perfume because I love a sweet light white floral, and honeysuckle is a sweet white floral. So this is Gucci Bloom Ambrosia de Fiore. So this has all those white florals, but it has the addition of honeysuckle, and I can detect it. It does have a nice sweetness, and even from the nozzle, I smell that honeysuckle. I absolutely adore it. It's not too white floral. It definitely is white floral heavy. This is a white floral perfume. So if you don't like white florals, stay away from it. But this is my version that I really, really enjoy. Sometimes a white floral balm can give me a little bit of a headache, particularly if it leans on the indolic side. And I just absolutely love this. It's a great springtime scent. And I bought this, I want to say I bought this on Jomashop, less than $100. All right, I'm down to the last two. The last two are fantastic spring and summer hot weather perfumes. This one, Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche. I have the Eau Tendre. I love that. This one is one that I'm reaching for more. This is now my second bottle. This is the best. This is such a good, easy reach, hot weather, white t-shirt. When you don't know what you're going to wear, pull out a perfume that you know you're going to like and you know you're going to enjoy. That's Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche to me. It's not groundbreaking. You know, it's musk, it's lemon, it's cedar. It's got a little bit of watery florals. It's just so likable, and I don't have to think about it. I know that I'm not going to be, sometimes I wear a perfume that doesn't match my outfit, or it's just not working for me and I can't stand it. I can't wait to change perfumes. This will always work. It always smells good. It always is a crowd pleaser, and everybody just says you smell fresh and clean. The last one is one of the few Dolce & Gabbana light blue flankers that I own. I think I decluttered two, the original and the intense. I was sad to do it. I love them, but I was just never wearing them. This one is a nice peachy version. So instead of green apple, I think the note is peach. It's very fresh. I don't get a ton of peach. This smells very, very, very similar to light blue. In fact, if you're not wearing them side by side, you might have a hard time differentiating the two. Very, very affordable. I'm a sucker for the bottle. I got this perfume, I want to say, for like $45 over the summer on Jomashop. Easy reach, white t-shirt, great springtime, particularly summer scent because this does great in the hot weather. It just has really bad performance. So if you're looking for a balm, this is not it, but I adore it. Very, very easy reach, very, very good freshy, and that's it. Those are some of my current favorite designer perfumes that come in at 100 or less that I am really loving. I'm either currently wearing, I need to wear more, or I will be wearing in the spring and summer and loving. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you did. I'd love to hear about your great, affordable, or your favorite designer fragrances that are budget friendly. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of you who subscribe to my channel and give me a lovely thumbs up and comment down below. It really kind of makes my day. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.